How's the cookie? You wanna know? It's the Oreo Review Show. Welcome to the Oreo Review Show. Last week, I reviewed the most stuffed Oreos, and they killed me! But like Christ himself, I have risen once again from beyond. And that's why I'm here today to give you my review of the brand new limited edition Easter egg Oreos. Easter is a holiday about how Jesus came back from the dead, and also about rabbits who hide chocolate eggs. Don't question my beliefs! So normally when a special holiday comes along, Oreo likes to come out with a Halloween Oreo or whatever, and usually it's a different special color, maybe it has a little bit of a different flavor or some weird patterns on the cookies. Nothing too groundbreaking. This time around for Easter, they decided to take things a little bit weird. These are Easter egg shaped cookies. The cream is purple, the cookies are shaped like eggs. It's a very small package, which is fairly typical for a special edition Oreo, but this one seems real small, and I'm guessing part of that has to do with the size and shape of these, which I can already start to feel through the packaging. It's bulging through. Like, did you ever play a Silent Hill game or something like that, and you come across a rolled up carpet, and it kind of seems like there's a body in there, and there's a part of the game where you turn around and turn back and it's jiggling a little bit? That's what I feel like is happening here. There should not be a bulge. No bulge! For these, they recommend 3 cookies in a single serving, and there isn't that big of a difference between the calories and sugar content of one of these and an original or maybe a double stuffed Oreo. So the size and shape can't be that bizarre, or maybe the amount of cream is different. I don't know, I guess we're gonna have to open it up and see what in God's name these things actually look like. Okay, so this is different from what I was expecting. I thought either they were going to be big, or they were maybe even going to be some kind of strange 3-dimensional shape. They're not. They're still a regular 2 cookies with cream in the middle, but it is definitely an egg shape. It's actually narrower than a regular Oreo, but it is longer. So that makes sense with the nutritional facts that in the end it kind of comes out to being the same as basically around a double stuff. Now the cream is purple, but I assume that's just for looks and there's no weird berry flavor to these or anything like that. Doesn't have any kind of a weird smell to it as far as I can tell. So we may just be dealing with what tastes like a regular double stuff in a strange shape and proportion. The cream is purple, but I wouldn't call it a festive purple. It's not periwinkle. I suppose it's a lavender. It's a little bit dark and honestly sort of depressing. Just like religion! Also, when I opened this up, a bunch of them were jostled around. Some have fallen apart. They're in different positions. Some of them were stacked on top of each other back here. Real sloppy work, guys. That's what you get when you mess with the winning formula. This might turn out to not be that interesting. I don't know. Let's see what we get when we bite into an Easter egg Oreo. So I'm pretty sure we're just dealing with a regular Oreo. I think maybe this is another psychological thing where part of me thinks maybe the cream does have a little bit of a different flavor to it. Or do I just think that because it's purple? Let's go to the ingredients and see if we can find out. Well, there is beet juice concentrate for color, they say. And then they've got artificial flavor, could mean anything, and blue to lake, which they don't specify is for color, but I mean, I have to assume. I do think it's possible that that beet juice concentrate, beets aren't exactly known for their subtle flavor. Along with the blue food coloring can sometimes have a very, very slight effect on the taste of things, I find. I think this does taste a little bit different from a traditional Oreo. Not very different, but kind of like a slight fruity taste to it. I think if you really measured it out, this might actually be smaller than a regular Oreo. It's an easy 2-biter. If you're doing more than 2, you're doing it wrong. I might even condone a 1-biter on these. Let's put that to the test. No, you can't. You can never do it. Because these are narrower, they're longer than a regular Oreo. I think another advantage maybe is that they're easier to dunk in your milk. If you have a narrower glass, then you're going to get these down deeper, longer after you've been drinking for a while. That's kind of nice. Thanks for thinking of us, Nabisco. The box advertises 4 fun patterns. Let's see how fun they really are. That's a little non-trademarked marshmallow peep with bunny ears on. Cute. Here's like half an egg with a rabbit coming out of the top and maybe a baby being born at the bottom. Maybe that's the baby Jesus. And then you've got 2 variety of eggs, just regular Easter eggs. One that looks like a pretty regular Easter egg. One that looks like it's got some weird circles and polka dots like pepperoni or amoeba. I think maybe because these are smaller than your average holiday Oreo, the patterns on them aren't bugging me as much. Usually I find those actively interfere with my enjoyment of the cookie. I can tell that the texture on the cookie is different. In this case, it's fine. It's okay. I don't really notice it. I think, again, because it's just so small, you just take a couple bites and you're done. And by that same token, I think these are better than a lot of the other offerings out there because you could actually eat a handful of them and not feel totally terrible about it. It's even in double stuffed proportion, but it's not actually that bad to me because I think the cookie is longer and overall the thing is smaller. It somewhat evens out, so it just feels like a little bit more cream, but not terrible. Still bad, still worse than the regular Oreo, but not as bad as just a regular double stuff. Is this fun? Is it fun on Easter to have egg-shaped Oreos? Yeah, kind of. I could get behind a revised Easter egg hunt where you hide these around various places in your house or lawn. I think that's what they're best served as. Toys. Ornaments to be displayed or hidden as part of a game, and then never to be eaten. Would Jesus Christ look upon these Oreos and smile? As a man who communes with Christ on the regs, I'd like to think the answer is no. But maybe he could turn them back into an original Oreo, so that's not nothing. I kind of wish they had just gone all out crazy with these and actually made them a 3-dimensional oval egg shape and filled with cream on the inside. You know, basically a Cadbury egg, but with Oreo cream. What if they made an egg-flavored Oreo so it actually tasted like eggs? Nabisco, I'm joking. Don't do this! Don't do this! Easter egg Oreos, they're small, they're relatively inoffensive. On a scale from 0 Oreos to 1 full Oreo, I guess I'm going to give them a final score of, God, I don't know, half a cookie with no cream, right? I mean, right? I'd put them just slightly above double stuffs and a little bit below, hovering around the same area as the mint Oreos. they're okay for what they are. If they were regular size, then they would just be worthless. It'd be a no Oreos for sure. But the fact that they're shaped like eggs and they actually provide something kind of different in terms of that taste profile compared to other Nabisco Oreo offerings puts them a little bit up there in my book. At least they have something to offer. It's not totally worthless. I also don't understand why the packaging is quite this small. I thought it was going to be because the cookies were bigger, so you were getting a weird special Oreo. But it turns out they're actually smaller. It seems like it would be easy to fit more of these in a regular Oreo package. I don't know, have they done research and the crowd that buys these special Oreos just wants them as a fun little party gift and doesn't actually eat that many of them, so they are wasting money if they put more in there? Or the shape of them was so weird that trying to fit them all together and print different ones into their boxes just didn't work out. I don't know, but I will say for the price, you're not really getting that much. If you just want Oreos and you're not celebrating Easter, you're better off just getting, obviously, the original ones. But if you like the extra cream or whatever you fucking people like, then double stuff still is going to give you better value than this. Like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more blasphemous ranting on the state of the Oreo cookie and its many, many forms and varieties. You know that's what I'm here for. You know it's what I do on the channel. It's my show. I review them. Watch it. Comment down there below. Are you perhaps a Christian? Do you think Jesus Christ would approve of these? Maybe you're Jewish and you think that Jesus existed, he was a good man, you just don't think he's the Son of God. Similar to how I feel about certain cookies. I guess cookies are my religion. Oh, I guess I'm religious after all. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad! Personally, I'm really anticipating the new Passover Oreos. But until they come, I'm gonna go, leaving you with a catchphrase, and it's gonna go like this. Oreo! How's the cookie? You wanna know? It's the Oreo Review Show.